I'll read you something. Intuition has a spiritually weird rap, so I'd like to think it can also be considered more psychologically by analyzing past experiences, along with previous lingering behavior that directs towards inherent trauma. A recent trauma can be the reason to trigger these behaviors, but our bodies instinctually go back to where it learned this behavior. Source. Shadow work questions probe to unlock subconscious patterns that have cycled since birth. The general feeling of the questions usually associated with spirituality is useful for letting the subconscious mind fill in. The idea of a religion allows an element of relaxation, maybe an eager awaiting to prove no existence. In my case, an expectancy for something else truly to fill in. And in creeps a reuse cycle you've become entirely desensitized to, filling in the gaps. I think at a base level you have to know what you know before you get proved you don't. Par exemple, shadow work. If you feel like you know everything you need to know, you'll speak, write, take action in some way. Then you reflect. Sometimes it is just accepting as is. It's about forgiveness and walking forward with it. These things aren't to throw away. You were that person, so you can be this new one. In more extreme cases, On a smaller scale, it can look like not checking their story anymore, redirecting your negative talk patterns you learned from them, allowing yourself to reminisce all the good you did, good and bad from the past, die in the present moment. If you are a loving person, it can be hard to believe it was all for the sake of what was. The reasons no longer stand because time changes people. You aren't the same person you were back then because of what you've been through, so you're wielding new weapons, treading on unknown territory, and releasing your traumatic subconscious cycles out into different outlets so things feel different, but all the same because cracks filled by your subconscious have become the hidden stability in your structure of self, and time doesn't hold up as strong as we'd like to accept. It's a weird yin and yang, give and take, and I'd like to believe that no matter what part we play, it just was. It inspires more. Though, in its expanse, its roots are structured upon hidden cycles all the same. We are run by the very things we are. There's no gimmick or alien that we can truly accept as we are collectively. But there are generational cycles. So the answer will be general. It'll feel like a little embarrassing, and it'll be aware. Made on earth in every way possible, man or woman, we are all riding the same way, firing off the same signals to our brain every time we act or think or breathe. We feel shame, subconscious feelings, and it reverts us. Some minds aren't strong enough. In most cases, the reflection ends up so unrelated to the cause that ruminating on the physical, 3D, played out reality can cause confusion. But that's why the subconscious fills in gaps. It doesn't drown you. It hints, makes you want to read between the lines. And if you don't catch it, it was already there. Ask the right questions.